I could have paid $5 a month, $10 a month, maximum $50 a month, and done pretty well. Did my workout, get everything done. But now I'm paying $500 a month for this awesome new gym that I joined. And the more I study it, the more I see product management lessons just coming out of the dumbbells, coming out of everywhere. So today I'm going to walk you through the lessons you can learn from $500 a month that I am paying for this gym. Stay tuned for more, and especially wait for the end of the video because I'm going to share with you my toolkit that you can just steal and probably learn more about product management and how to manage your career than you would from a month of browsing on YouTube. Let's go to where the story begins. I used to go to Orange Theory, do my 2 workouts a week, 1 hour HIIT workout, high intensity interval training, would leave very happy, everything was good. But then I just wasn't seeing any impact on myself really. So I switched workouts and I joined this new program which I know I'm at the beginning of, but I know it's just going to be phenomenal for my health. What it came with was giving up on Orange Theory, even giving up on the Peloton that's right behind me, and instead finding a gym where you would do weight training and walking and a bunch of things. And I figured, hey, there's a local gym here, $50 a month. My kids go to their classes. While they go, I could pop into the gym, do my 50-minute workout, pick them up, convenient, everything's good. And now I'm paying $500 a month for lifetime. And the more I look at it, the more I realize that example teaches me so much about product management. And I know a bunch of stuff because I was a product manager at Google, at a bunch of startups. And now I run Intentional Product Manager, which is probably the most successful product management career coaching firm. So I've learned from my own career, but I think more importantly, I've learned from the careers of these awesome product managers who've, to be honest, been a lot more successful than I was in my stint as a product manager. But even with all of that, I learned so much from this example. So let's start to break things down about lifetime and what caused it for me to spend that extra money and why it has so many lessons in product management. We'll get right into it. Let's begin with number 1. People want what they cannot have. Here's their website. It's Lifetime Burlington. The first thing that you notice is availability is limited. Join the waitlist for the opportunity to become a member. That is scarcity at its best. You have to join the waitlist and only then can you become a member. Is it truly so scarce? Maybe it is. I get it. They say they're managing the numbers well because they've had previous complaints of people not being able to find parking. So it might be somewhat true. They manage the customer experience so well. Somebody is emailing you back and forth and say, hey, every week we look at numbers, in reinforcing that scarcity that we are in demand and now people want it because they're in demand. And I immediately enrolled. I literally emailed this person without realizing that they had emailed me saying, cool, it's available to join. People want what they can't have. Most of the time, the common advice is, as a product manager, you're all about removing friction. But friction can be a strategic weapon in product management. I'll give you another example. So Superhuman is the email app that I use. I love it. I pay $30 a month. The value proposition is the amount of time it saves me, the amount of mental energy it saves me. Now, when I joined them first, they wouldn't even take my money. I had to join the waitlist. Then I had to attend a call where somebody onboarded me, walked me through how to use the application, only then charged my card and gave me account access. By introducing that friction and that extra step early on, they ensured that I was truly committed to getting to the next level. Because if I was not, I would be like, compare it to Gmail and just like go back to Gmail. But because now I knew all the shortcuts, I knew how to use it, I knew I could be productive, it made a massive difference and I stuck around. So people want what they cannot have, and at the same time, friction can be used very strategically. As a product manager, it can actually result in an increase in retention. Lesson number 2. What you frame your product as, it really matters. Here's a question. What's your product's category? You have the choice of defining what the category is. Let's look at some gyms in the area and how do they put their categories. Let's begin with LA Fitness. One in the area, it's very standard website. Hey, here's my group fitness schedule, view kids, view trainers, get free guest pass, review hours. This is what you would consider a classic gym. Let's look at the next level. Waverly Oaks Athletic Club. Still, when we think of it, this is one of the local ones. What they're saying is cool. We have personal training, group fitness, nutrition, group classes, stay fit. Awesome. Let's go to Lifetime. Our other gyms don't hold a candle to Burlington's only athletic country club. The way they're positioning themselves, the category that they're putting is like the country clubs that all these awesome people used to go to, where they would go for the summer and whatnot. Hey, let's make the most of the summer on the resort style pool there. Take your pick of 100+ weekly group fitness classes, unwind in the sauna or grab a smoothie in our cafe. So immediately that luxury country club feel is there. They, like, even when you look at how the websites are defined, explore the club, workout floor just is like one of the things that's there. But then there's pool and beach club. You can see that there's outdoor thing and there's water slides and live spa and live cafe and Lifetime kids are involved. Let's position this as a country club, which just happens to be a gym, and that will attract a certain type of audience. So where you position your product, the category that you put in, it really matters. When you think of some of the world's top products, it'll be interesting to see what category they put. So let's explore. Apple Vision Pro. What is it? It's not a VR goggles. It's an area of spatial computing, which blends digital content with your physical space. They are trying to brand it as a completely new category. And because most people don't really understand what virtual reality is, they are trying to teach you and get you used to that. Like they even say, you've never seen anything like this before. Let's look at Slack. Slack is a new way to communicate with your team. It's faster, better organized, and more secure than email. They're literally saying, hey, get rid of email. Just use Slack. This is how you get product. New category. They're redefining what they are. It's not a chat software, a replacement for something else. It's your productivity platform. Lesson number 3, know your audience and know it really, really well. So let's go back to the website. Now, what they understand is essentially they have two audiences. Young people who love working out would pay premium for a gym, and then slightly older folks with families. And there the important thing is making it fun for the entire family. They have luxury amenities, they have pools and beach club. The reason why I went for this, because now Monday nights, I can go to the pool with my kids. And then one of the parts back driving the urgency, they said, cool, if you join now for the summer, you'll have to pay no surcharge to access our outdoor pools and everything. So I have these pools available for the summer. And because they could tie the experience with the family and ladder it back to the earlier thing where the category they put is not a gym, but a country club. Obviously, there's no comparison from my local gym. There's like just nothing it can do that will get even close. This is like the obvious and pretty much the only choice. So they understand their target demographic in a way such that I've not seen others do it. And that's why they were able to get me to spend a lot more money than I had initially intended to.
Okay. So another lesson is to remove unnecessary friction. One of the worst experiences joining a new gym is you need to go through this presentation where they try to upsell you a bunch of things, hide the rate, sell you a bunch of fitness classes and whatnot. I contacted the club. They said there's a wait list. Once the wait list was released, it's like, cool, here's an online form, sign up, you're on your way. Simple. Another lesson is one thing I found really fascinating about the sign up process is that there were on-ramps built in to things that they want me to do. So for example, there's a $200 initiation fee. It's not too much, but still, it's a source of friction. But what they did was, hey, rather than paying it towards initiation, what you can do is you'll get 2 routines. Personal training, dynamic stretch, or some other things. You just buy that and we'll waive the initiation fee. I've still paid the $200. I get to use them towards some stuff that I might not have otherwise, and maybe I'll get hooked onto it. And that's what gets them additional revenue. Throughout the gym, you see that they've built on-ramps without being annoying, just on-ramps on ways for you to spend more. Could be stuff like protein bars, the cafe, classes, paid sessions. So how do you design an experience such that you're adding to it by providing more opportunities and increasing your revenue rather than taking away from it? It's just a wonderful lesson that you can learn from lifetime. Be incredibly responsive to feedback. One of the things that's just amazing here is the service. Say, hey, this thing's not working. In 5 minutes, somebody's walking up to fix it. But even at a meta level, they're watching out for what people are going through. So I remember the gym that I joined, they told me that they had limited membership. We're not going to let new members join. We'll put them on a wait list. We'll keep them engaged. And when it's time, we'll allow them to join. So whether some of it was fake urgency or real urgency, I do feel they paid attention to the feedback they were getting, and then they built everything based on that.
Excel in things that matter. So one of the things I was totally delighted by was the state and the cleanliness of the locker room. My friend she took me to the gym, she introduced me and she said, this is the first place where I actually feel and prefer to go shower in their locker room rather than my own house. It's that clean, the amenities are this top notch, the lighting's great. Also, if you recognize this as something that really helps you stand out and create that feel of premium, of a place to be, then this could be your differentiation as a product. Last but not least, very critically, be mindful of the kind of feeling and emotion you are generating in your users. The feeling when I go to something like Crunch Fitness, LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, it's like a utility workout place. It's clean, but maybe not super clean. Lifestyle. Get a fitness of, this is my club and I want to hang out and stay here. They have a bar, they have dinner, they have a place for kids, they have a pool, but everything is premium and super clean, and it just generates a sense of belonging. And so they are mindful of the kind of emotions that they want to bring in because it's a lot of money. So it's like always coming out of your pocket, and there's always like that pinch of, really? I could be paying $25 a month for another gym and I'm paying $500. But like when all these things come together, that's when you feel like, yeah, it was worth it. So be mindful of the emotions you want to drive in your customers. As I promised, this is my toolkit for product management. Scan it, make sure you check it out. It's a 10-minute video that will tell you all about what you need to do to succeed in product management. I'm compressing years of lessons, learning from other product managers in their careers, so make sure you check it out now.